department store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from Cleveland. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
41-yard line.
Come on. Gonna run it here. It is the rookie from Tennessee. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ready. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Vikings, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Shador throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Sanders going to throw again. Left side, he's got Njoku. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 average. Go.
To throw again is Sanders. Here's as he blew it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Sampson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane close quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Sanders will throw it. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And Instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Throwing at the outset, it's Howard. That's going to be intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Browns take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Come on, set. Panthers 60, Panthers.
A give, it's Sampson. Good blocking to the 15. And he'll take this one in. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns move out on top. 14-0.
14. Steelers, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
And what a return right there. I mean, these days, most guys are just taking that ball as a touchback. They're letting it go and turning it over to their offense, but not this guy. Not only does he bring it out of the end zone, but he finds a lane and takes it all the way across midfield.
Howard to throw here on first down. That's out wide to Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 3. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll be close to a first down. Gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. We'll try and run it here with Warren. First down and more inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down. Out of the gun, it's Howard. Incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. It's second down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
On second down, Howard. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Throwing on third down is Howard. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. He'll step up. He will do it himself. He's in. Will Howard. Touchdown Steelers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Pat the street. Pat the street.
Now it's Sanders. A throw caught by Judy on the outside.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll give it to Sampson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2nd and 2, you're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now.
Here's Sanders to throw. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. Down the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. It is a big play for the Browns. 38 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Cougar 19.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute.
On the ready. No, no. Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
And off, running left, it's Sampson. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up third down.
It's now third.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Dylan Sampson was the man he was trying to hook up with there. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, Panther 11, Panther 11, Dragon 60.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for three. And now it's first and goal.
I don't think the back was the primary target on this play, but just a great job by the quarterback understanding it's fourth down. I've got to get this ball out of my hand and give our offense a chance at converting, and it's exactly.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. Once again, it's Warren. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 14 on the pickup. That's a Steeler first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any...
Into space. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
As Shador on first down. Quickly to the outside and complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 43, here's second down and 2. Sanders now off the bootleg. His throw left is complete with Judy. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just that little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain a passer.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19, 18, Rebel, 18,
now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line.
Got it. Ready? 70 line. Let's go. Ready, ready.
On the handoff, this is Sampson, who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt.
19 tight, 19 tight. 2. 79 Broncos. Go.
To throw is Sanders. Downfield for Njoku. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And they will finally get him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, it's Howard. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receivers say, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. First and 10.
Here we go.
A handoff, running left. This is Warren. Room to run at the 35. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down. Metcalf, the motion man. Out of the pistol, Warren.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, it's Howard. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got his tight end. That's fire move. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Throwing is Howard. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. He takes off. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down. To the air. Howard. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Pat Fryermuth, touchdown Steelers.
Boswell on for the point after.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will even the score. It's now 21 all. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Going to return this from the 10. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. He's going to dial up another deep ball.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Let's go. Ready.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Here's a handoff to Warren. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff, this is Warren. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down, Steelers.
Here's Warren. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Looks like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Howard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down. Here's Howard. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. Here's Warren. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will take it in himself. Will Howard. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. He gets it to go, and the Steelers go up by 7, 28-21.
Browns 21.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
He's going to be a little short of the 1st down there. He's up to the 45-yard line.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
He's got his man complete. That's Judy.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
Inside run with Sampson. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down and 8.
Get up. Go.
Now, Shador. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Now Sanders on third and long. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up fourth down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. That is taken at the 10. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 19-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. On first and 10, it's Warren. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
Brings up second and 8. At the
Howard
20-yard line.
rolling to the left. He runs with it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Out of the gun, it's Howard. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On fourth down, the Steelers turn to Cameron Johnston to punt.
For the Steelers.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Hold the ready. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 10, 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second
19
and 6.
Lions.
At the 18-yard
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. This pass caught by Beauty. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
He'll get that out wide to Sampson. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
All right, So there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Second down, they need 7.
Dragon 60. Down. Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
Sanders going to throw again. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's another.
Go, Reed, go.
First down.
Ready.
Sampson is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Austin now to return this, and he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
They run with Warren. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now, Howard. That pass reels it in on the right side. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down, Steelers.
To throw is Howard. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. That's a Steeler 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, Howard. Inside the 10, it is caught. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
Trying again here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the gun, it's Howard. That one, take it in. Scotty Miller. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Steelers will go up by 7.
Steelers 35, Browns 28. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So the lead is 7 now here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. A return coming from the 14. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now Shador on first down. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off. Ain't no other king in his web thing than siblings.
Here is 2nd and 7.
Deputy! Deputy Lions!
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up now for second down.
Deputy Ranger! Let's go! Steady!
They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Check. 60, streak. Hey, smash. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
On 3rd and 1, it's Sanders. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's a Browns first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They'll run here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
18 Rattler. Get it. Set Cougar 19. Rig alert. 18 Pioneers. Get it.
To throw is Sanders. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. The field goal is not going to do it.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. This one down the field for Freiermuth.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
2nd down, Rodgers. He's going to try it here again. That is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to win the game. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he'll be out of bounds. Zeros on the clock. And that is how this one will come to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.